What is going on, everyone? I know we're late. We had a little costume malfunction. I wanted to be Alec Baldwin again. And no. I was actually getting my suit together for today. We had a problem with the bow tie, so we said, fuck it. We're just going straight up with a normal tie. And I think it looks better anyway, to be honest with you. But I promised Wonderful, I don't know if Wonderful's even here right now. I promised her that we would do the tux this weekend. So here we go. We're in the tux. I don't even have my thing with cufflinks because I still haven't unpacked everything. But I think at the end of the day, it was a struggle. Everybody that's going to come on, they know it was a struggle as well. But I think it looks pretty good. We're going to talk about a few things. Probably get a bunch of people's thoughts on this Alec Baldwin shit, because if you've been watching my main channel, you've heard a lot of my thoughts. But I'm interested to see what everybody else has to think about it. And I know these guys talk about a lot of stuff on their own, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be Amazon's Lord of the Rings, which I think is an upcoming shit show. And of course, maybe we'll get their takes on the woke critics rejecting Marvel's Eternals. Who would have thought that would happen? Who would have thought that would happen? But first, he's been here before. I think he may have missed last month, but he's back better than ever. Deadwood Dale, what's up, man?
How's it going, Ryan?
It's going great. And I know you specifically was watching, I don't know if it was a stream you were doing or one of your videos on Isildur, but I know you probably have stuff to say about Amazon's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's basically, you know how all those fun rumors happened in the Star Wars community and the Fandom Menace and all that? It never really worked out like 99% of the time. We get that for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, do you mean, let's see. Do you mean that Rey didn't time travel back and become Anakin's mom Shmi? Are you saying that never happened?
Yeah.
Because that was time travel was confirmed according to so many inside sources at Lucasfilm for Rise of Skywalker. So it's really weird that would happen.
And now we have a ton of inside sources saying exclusive, and what they're saying exclusive for, it's nothing but extrapolation and speculation and shit. None of it makes any sense. And when you say exclusive in all caps, like this person did, it implies that you have an actual exclusive source. You know, you have something that no one else has. So it's all bullshit. It's all clickbait. A lot of people are falling for it. It's funny because they never went through the Star Wars shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you haven't seen that and then come to terms with the fact that basically none of that stuff came true, I don't know what to tell you, but I guess you can just keep hashtagging things. And if you say it enough times, maybe some people will believe it. But we have another guest who's been on here before. Patty, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, just hanging out on a lovely Saturday.
Just hanging out, not going about on a Saturday. Patty is Canadian, if you couldn't tell. Indeed. So, but you've been good since you were on last month, right? I think you were.
Yeah, I try and make most of the member streams.
That's right. And now that I'm finally all settled in and everything, we're able to start establishing this consistency, which I think is good. And of course, I'm about to fucking go on a flight on Wednesday. Going to go to Arizona, but that's just a short trip, and we'll be coming back. But I'm glad to be here and back in a good routine schedule. Now, someone who has not joined us for quite some time, is he's the diversity hire himself, Mexican Iron Man. What's up, Mike?
What's up, my brother? Yes, I am the official. Today I'm promoting myself on RK Nation to Chief Non-Diversity and Non-Inclusion Officer, because all this diversity inclusion stuff is horse shit.
There you go. That's all
you've been doing a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. When you hear it from a real life Mexican, you know it's true. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. So there you go. Thank you, Mexican Iron Man. We also, I think he might be home and not on the road this time. Subhuman, what's up, man?
I'm at home.
Look at that. Subhuman at home. This is a rare occurrence. You're usually on the road in your truck. But,
of course. Yeah, because each time you do your license, I'm either on the road or at home. So now I'm at home.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm actually at my new place. This is a whole new place.
I haven't seen that background before, but you so rarely are at home. I didn't know.
Yeah, the only background you usually see is me sitting on top of my bed in my cab truck. But yeah, this is actually This is actually
You were like contemplating your existence and everything, looking really sad.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm actually at home. I've been home for a couple of days now. I'll be back on the road probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Nice, man. Try to relax and enjoy it.
Kind of hard to. Well, I did a live stream with Lady Gravemaster the other day. Did a live stream earlier today with Orsboard, and now I'm doing a live stream again with my good friend Ryan. So I'm having a good time.
Hell yeah, buddy. All right, now we have someone who's doing some theatrics in back. I don't know if he's known. He's like gotten ready. Every time I get ready to introduce somebody, he gets ready because like I don't know if he didn't remember his order, but I think it's going to be worth the wait. Heath Nation, what's up?
Ahoy, land lovers! I am
What's
the
up,
great.
man?
I am the great Darby Allin for Halloween.
Darby Allin of AEW fame. CM Punk's trying to get Darby Allin over, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Great match. Should have went longer at All Out.
That was a good match.
Yeah, the only time I hear anything about AEW is when former WWE stars go there, unfortunately. So I haven't heard shit about it. Honestly, since that match, I haven't heard shit about AEW. Is everything going well?
Yeah, it is. Like the booking's been like up and down and all that, but Full Gear's coming up, and I think they're they're starting to hype up some really good like dream matches and all that. Like Daniel Bryan, the former Daniel Bryan versus John Moxley, and everything else that goes in between. So there's that.
Yeah, but isn't Bray Wyatt supposed to be going over there too?
Nobody has been saying anything. Like everyone's been relatively silent. Tony Khan has been talking to him, but it's nothing like really, groundbreaking, that type of thing.
Yeah. Well, they're probably keeping the hushers. They're probably going to do something probably till after the holidays. Probably get for the new year.
Probably.
I don't know. I have not fucking paid attention to wrestling in a long ass time. But something I do pay attention to is this man's channel right here, because he does a lot of coverage, calling out the bullshit, whether it's in Star Wars or whatever. Tim from Open Airlock Policy. What's up, man?
What's up? And thank God for shorts, because for whatever reason right now, they're catching the algorithm and you can get a lot of views. And quite frankly, they're low effort, but high payoff. Like I can throw something together, whether it's me talking on camera or even just some snapshots of articles and stuff, and you can edit together within 30 minutes and throw it out there. So I have really been enjoying the shorts, and thanks to Deadwood Dale for really encouraging me to start doing a lot more shorts. But I'm doing normal videos as well. So yeah, thanks for doing the stream, man.
I have a question. Do shorts take up notifications?
I don't know if that's the case.
No,
I don't
think so.
No, they don't.
No, they don't, because I don't get notifications for shorts. But I usually just see like on top of my channel where it says, we have these like little recommendations. They say shorts.
What the shorts do, Ryan, is that if you're on a mobile device, either an iPad or an iPhone, for example, is that they fill up your screen. So
yeah.
When you're on a mobile device, and the shorts just fill up your screen, actually more so than you can even see what it like. You got to force your phone or your iPad to find your notifications now, ever since they launched the shorts program. So Tim's doing the algorithm loves these short things.
Yeah,
they really do. They're pushing them because they want to compete with TikTok and all that shit. Like,
that's probably why they're more popular than anything.
Yeah, so like, I need to do them as well. I've just I'm so resistant because I don't know if they take up notifications or what, but I do need to start doing them too.
They don't.
So now that I know that.
I mean, if you have to, you could probably just post, I think you probably post on Twitter, them that you made a short or something like that.
What will happen though,
oh, I do all the time, yeah.
If you release a short, like let's say when Poly Latino Slant does or whatever, the guys that some of the channels I work with. So what'll happen is that I won't get a notification, but that short video immediately pops up. Like it immediately, here, I'm going to turn my phone on. What happens is that when I get shorts, it immediately comes up on my YouTube screen, like right in the middle. So anyone I'm subscribed to, it just is on the screen. Like there's no notification. It's there.
That's interesting. Well, yeah, I see the shorts panel anytime I'm scrolling. So yeah, if you're subscribed to people, must really push it there.
And it's really weird.
It is.
Because some of them, like I can't break 50 views, and some of them I have almost 1,600 views on. So it's just really bizarre which ones take off. Because I caught the Anakin thing or whatever you want to call it, hidden thing, like an hour after it came out, and the motherfucker has 105 views. But like Truth, Justice, and a Better Tomorrow, almost 1,600 views. So you just never know what's going to catch.
Yeah,
so
like
gotta just keep on
YouTube.
grinding.
I didn't think that making a video about the hot chick from Star Trek Into Darkness, speaking about her one scene in that from 10 years ago, would be a good video, but it was. You know what I mean? So you never know.
I looked and you had 31 thou on that. Is that still?
It's like 33 or something. And
Well,
it's
that's thumbnail.
Well, you know, it was very strategic. I very strategically also kept her body less than a quarter size of the thumbnail, because apparently that once you go over a quarter, you can get hit. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
what
that's pretty weird. What I noticed about the shorts, guys, is that it's because it's almost always off of recommendations. It's not like notifications. So brand new people are seeing your content. They're seeing your little short videos. And because that's the case, you have to approach it a little bit differently, or else you're just going to get like ratioed, like some massive hate for your video. So it's not like
I've actually seen a handful of shorts where they get ratioed. Badly.
So you have to, people want, when they're watching a short clip, they want something that's stimulating rather than informative most of the time. Because once you put in your own opinions and stuff like, oh, this sucks, I hate this, this is the worst thing ever. Some random person discovering that, they're like, wait a minute, this is negative. I don't like negativity. So you have to kind of change how you do it. But if you're doing like a 10-minute video, say as many F-bombs as you want to, call someone the C word, maybe the N word if you're feeling risky. But no, not for the shorts.
Well, and that is that's the thing with when anything gets out in the algorithm, you're going to get more dislikes because a lot of people are seeing you for the first time, and a lot of people might not be receptive to it. People be like, Eternals, I'm excited for Eternals. Let me look up Eternals critic score on YouTube. And then they see me laughing at it or something, so that's what it is. But someone who always makes us laugh is this man right here, depending on which name he's using in the chat at whatever given time. Michael Pronesti, what's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good. I heard you guys talking about shorts, and I thought, if it's optional or not. So I put on pants. We're not free balling at this stream.
Well, there it is for $13.99 Canadian. Our shorts optional for the stream. I'm free balling it right now. They are optional.
Jeez.
I would recommend on the channel. Don't stand up. That's
no. We're all good. My lazy ass is sitting down.
Okay. Shorts are indeed authorized. I'm wearing my shorts right now because there's no way I was going to wear my fucking entire pants with this because it's hot enough as it is. Yeah. But shorts are always authorized. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. I'm already fucking hot. And someone else just popped in the back. That is a
I wonder who it is.
Filter right here. Culture. Look at that.
Whoa, nice Halloween costume, Culture.
Thank you. What?
That's not Culture. That's the ghost of Culture Past.
There you go.
No. Wait. That's a negative picture of Culture. You know the negatives that you get.
It's from the negative multiverse.
There you go.
That's
it's basically this. You only cover negative shit, or you cover it in a negative light. Is that what this Culture Casino does?
No, this Culture Casino is just trying to blend into the background.
And yet he still has great hair. He still has great hair.
Yeah, you can still see the hair. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Almost looks like he's wearing blackface.
He looks like he's a living shroud of Turin. He looks like Jesus somehow.
It's the Culture who shimmers.
That's fucking good.
I'm Christ. Get me a light beer.
Miller Lite, Busch Light, Natty Light, Bud Light.
Something good.
Michelob
Light.
Corona Light.
Well, Michelob Ultra it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. I can agree.
Dude, it's like drinking lemon water. It's like piss. Michelob Ultra.
Less than 100 calories.
Yeah, but you got to compare. You can't compare a fucking light beer to like an IPA or some shit. You got to compare light beers with light beers because they're all fucking piss water. So if you're gonna drink piss water, what's your favorite light beer?
Miller.
Oh, I like a good Hefeweizen. I don't drink. I mean, my light beer. If I'm stuck in a situation where I know I'm just going to be drinking like crazy, like you spend the day at the beach or whatever.
Typical Saturday night. Oh, sorry, Culture.
Yeah, yeah. Then you know, then I'll even have like a Bud Light, like if I have to. But if it's going to be like, but if like it's just going out to eat or something, I always pick something quality, man. A good quality IPA, Hefeweizen, something good, something from a microbrewery, something quality. You know, even Sierra Nevada's good, and you got
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, you got there's a lot of decent beers out there. So,
Yeah.
so.
It just depends on what your taste is in beer.
Well, and also what you're having. I mean, I try to match what I'm eating with like the appropriate beverage.
There you go.
Especially with wines and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that, like, when I go out to eat, I'll always try to pair my wine with my dinner. So,
That's fan. I just drink whatever the fuck's out there and eat whatever the fuck's out there.
Yeah,
when it comes to light beer,
or
Miller Lite is the superior light beer. That is the only correct answer.
Maybe, but for you, it's just anything that might happen to be on the floor. I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. I ate the pizza off the floor last night on FNT. But most of I don't have a lot of surface area in here. It's all covered with fucking nerd and geek shit. So I don't have many places to set the pizza.
It looks good, man. Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks good from here. If you just enter the room, it does not look fucking good. It looks like a fucking mess, but that's okay. So this is everybody. I think this is going to be everybody that's joining us today.
Cool. Yeah, because Gross Fan Biggles, the hype man, is doing his Twitch stream right now.
Yeah,
there you go. But the reason all these guys are here is because they're all fucking awesome. They're all big supporters of the channel and what we're doing here. And I want you guys to make sure you subscribe to all the stuff that Steph's putting in there, because Steph's dropping links to all these guys that they have channels, they got social media, if they want anything to promote, this is their platform to do it. I want to help them grow, because they're helping me do so much as well. And we just got a plank costume change right there.
Wow.
Who is Hacksaw Jim Duggan? He used a fucking plank of wood, right?
No, he used a 2x4.
Yeah, did you hear about him, by the way? He just had a surgery. It was successful, and they think he's going to fully recover. So
nice.
I saw that on Facebook today.
Nice.
Yeah.
You said it like he was going to die.
Oh.
Well, it was pretty bad, yeah.
Bagels. Community, check the community tab.
And what did Hacksaw say? Do you guys remember?
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
That's right. He looked he was still wrestling like 2007 or 2008, and he looked fucking rough.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all those guys, all those guys were fucking juicing and still are juicing a lot, big portion.
Didn't Triple H just have a surgery, I think, on something?
He had like a panic, like a panic, like heart attack, or like a health scare. I don't remember.
Do you have an octopus heart issue?
Blue-Eyed Scorpio for $2. Invite Jarbo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Do it. Invite him.
No, I think Blue-Eyed Scorpio should invite him on his channel. They'll get along great.
Blue-Eyed Scorpio? Yeah, maybe.
Or invite the guy that Dale did a video on a few days ago. What's that guy's name? Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I've been watching DSP videos for fucking years, man. Like, there is did you, I got a question for Dale about that. Did you just start getting into DSP? Is that what made you make the video?
It's not really something I can do long term. You have to take him in small doses. So I've been watching old Mr. Mediker streams where he's just dunking on DSP the whole time. When he's trying to play Grand Theft Auto 3 and he keeps dying over and over again, keep failing the missions. So yeah, I've been getting into him. I literally, cause he's, ever since he lost the Twitch partnership, he's doing it all on YouTube now. Yeah. So it's so easy to find his channel and just click on a stream, cause he streams just about every day. Yeah. And I watched him and, he freaking he was talking about Dr. Disrespect and and wanting video games to be like battle royales and stuff. No. So that was he got into argument with his chat and he honks and snorts the whole fucking time, whole time complaining about shit. It's just
there's
so
the hundo.
Ooh, that's stupid chat.
There is wonderful right there. Ryan, I just made it. Show off that suit. Well, again, I just did show it off. I'm not wearing the pants because you need to wear the pants. But yeah, here you go. This is we tried to make the bow tie work, but
the bow tie didn't work.
We had issues because it was a fucking different one. But here you go. Here's your nice tux. I'm wearing the top half at least. But yeah, just for you, Wonderful. These guys saw me messing with the bow tie because I have a actual bow tie that I can tie that's somewhere in all my boxes still. Could not find it. So I literally ran out to the store today to get a clip-on bow tie. I can't fucking figure out. Never seen a clip-on bow tie like this before in my life. Didn't fucking work. So I said, you know what? I came in a quick, just did the regular tie. So nice. I hope you like it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the super chat. Wonderful. That is awesome. I appreciate you. Gladiator with a super chat. Listen, I like Deadwood Dale. I think Deadwood Dale's awesome. I don't think EVS gives a shit about him being here. So it's all good, guys, but I appreciate the super chat.
And Dale's replies to EVS are very tongue-in-cheek. So if you can't pick up on that, quit spurging out because that's what they are. They're very sarcastic.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's fine. I think what people are talking about is EVS is sharing a video I made about Gary laughing at the, Vegas when you guys had a ton of money on the table.
Oh yeah.
It was it's just a fun, innocent video, but Ethan started playing it and he started making this a comic skate versus Friday Night Tights thing. And I'm like, if you think it's funny, that's fine. But it wasn't what a lot of people thought it was. It was just good fun, So I think that's what people got the impression. I'm speaking on Ethan Van Sciver's behalf. I'm not even on Ethan's streams anymore. I'm not really interested in that stuff anymore. So please donate another $5 to say more shit about me. I love it.
I think Ethan's just being Ethan.
Yeah.
It's
always like Ethan.
Those streams are chaotic as hell. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That was just the first time I saw
I watched those live streams if Cecil's on there.
Oh yeah.
Because I love Cecil.
The first time I saw one of EVS's streams, I was just so chaotic. I was like, man, I need to take a nap.
but just to take it back, no, I think everybody saw that video and I think everybody understands it's all in good fun and stuff. Some people want to pit people against each other. It's fine. We're all good here. I'm glad that you guys are all here today on the channel. But thank you for the super chat. We have another person here who's made his appearance. He's legit got his thing just to look like me now. Biggles Mets. I don't think we can hear you because
Okay. Biggles was like a commentator.
Which mic?
For the
your microphone.
Ryan...
Put it in front of your mouth. Your microphone.
I think his hat rim is blocking the microphone.
Your microphone's up at the brim of your hat. Deal
down.
the fucking microphone.
No, what are you doing?
Bagels, the headset microphone.
Your headset.
Rookie moment.
What?
Daddy puts it up more.
The microphone is right here, you dumb fucking cunt.
Except that you're coming through your webcam mic. You're coming through your webcam mic, Biggs.
No, I think you might just need to boost it a little bit, Biggles.
I'm not coming through this headset.
It was driving me nuts.
Okay, that sounded kind of
it's
wrong.
all distorted.
He looks like a commentator.
Suck my dick, you fucking kid who robs fucking Tim Hortons.
Hey! I am down, and I'll do it for free. Tell me where to meet. What truck stop do you want to meet at?
No. I don't want to be that truck. I don't want to be that truck stop with you.
Whichever
Don't worry, Subhuman. You can watch. I'm down with that. We're all good.
Hell no.
Biggles, last time I checked, the Mets season is over with. You don't have to look that good anymore.
Hold on.
Hey, I was told it was a suit stream, so I'm wearing my suit that doesn't fit anymore with a full Aussie shirt and a tie that I forgot how to tie.
Hey, Australia doesn't exist. It's a fucking myth.
It's
That's
a true
true.
place.
Yeah,
it's a
just
real
like
place.
Canada.
All right, Biggles, I boosted the volume a little bit, so
too.
you should be good now. You should be good. But thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, Biggles. We got 10 people. That's the max we can have on here now. Hell yeah. Ged Billow for £2. Geeks and Tags, try Newcastle brown beer. I like Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle's good.
It
just depends on, just depends on the flavor you want. Because I know they come in full and they got light and all that stuff. I usually go for the light because it's just tense.
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that super chat.
We got Mexican Iron Man. I hear an echo from someone. I don't know who that is.
I think it's me. I've been having echo problems the past couple of days.
Okay. So Mexican Iron Man, who's on the stream right now, $80. Congratulations on 80K subscribers. Thank you very much, Mexican Iron Man. I appreciate you, buddy. You've been there since basically day one. So, hell yeah, man.
Brother, it's been a pleasure and honor to see you grow. I love the gaming. I love the Patriot channel. To watch you do it. And here's the thing. You've been systematic. And let me tell you what you do better than, I don't know if there's anyone better that does this. Between Patreon and the memberships on the channel, you take care of us all the time. You are constantly not only releasing stuff to subs, but at the Patreon and those of us who are members, you're communicating with us regularly. I think anybody that is a sub to you should be a member to your channel. And definitely, if you're really into what it does, everybody should be on Patreons. I'm also on Locals too, and everyone should, because you take care of everybody in every medium and platform across the board. And I don't see anyone else. And I support a ton of channels. I'm part of a lot of channels. I produce a lot of channels. But man, you do a fantastic job. It's my honor to support your good work.
I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I always want to do more for you guys, and I'm trying to work that out, and it's all about schedule and balance, which I'm not super great about. I fly by the seat of my pants a lot, but I appreciate it, buddy, and I appreciate all the support over all the years. So thank you, truly, truly, truly. And of course, it doesn't hurt to have Mexicans, who will say, "Hey, listen, this guy's he's not racist, all right? He's not racist."
No.
There's some narratives going on around.
See, look, Mexican. See, it's not painted on. It doesn't rub off. See.
Well, he's got the accent down, but can he speak it?
Pues cuando estaba en Cuba, Fidel me robó.
There you go, right there.
Rancho grande con azúcar, mango, tabaco, todo eso.
There you go.
Damn.
I don't even know what the heck he just said.
Español. Solo gringo.
Paquito más on the Espanol for me. Even though I took 2 years of it in high school. I can only remember half of it.
Based on Steph laughing, I think she understands what that was.
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. So that's all the Spanish I know.
I am only a white boy. I don't speak Spanish.
I speak a little bit of it.
So my question
is, you know what? Now that I live here in South Carolina, I learned how to talk to me like, I'm learning new kind of speak out here in South Carolina. Hell yeah.
So my question is this, Mike. So you are one of the $80,000 subscribers on his Patreon. Is that a new tier? What is that, like the Illuminati tier? The fuck is that?
No shit.
Culture. Those of us who are at that arcade tier, we do not speak of it to those that are not.
Oh, okay. It's like Fight Club.
It's like Fight Club.
You got to earn
except there's Mexicans involved, and involves like rabbit chicken tacos. But yeah.
Mexican Masons.
I mean, really, all that happens. Like I told Rand, like I need like a special level. Like I should have for diversity inclusion. There should be I should have my own class of membership levels. There should be like leaf blower, right? Lawn maintenance, home maintenance, and then you're inside the house for home maintenance. That's what I want for my Mexican. To be a loyal servant of Arcade Nation, I want my own
God! You want to join? You want to join at the Home Depot level? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my God, that would be like premium level, the Home Depot level. Whoa, bro! Whoa.
The day worker tier, yeah.
That'd be pretty good. What is this bullshit about? A picture of me, Michael. What is that?
It's in your Discord. I take Steph in it.
What is this?
Scroll up a little bit. You'll see it.
Oh God!
You're wearing a blue shirt.
No.
That's such an old one, man.
Yeah, I think I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah, that Bowie looking one.
Yeah, that one.
Do you have any idea how old I am in this?
I'm pretty sure it's a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not as old as your high school yearbook photo.
What are you talking about? That was like a week ago.
Oh my God, it's Simon LeBon.
This
19.
Dude, that is straight. That hair
Is that
straight out of the 80s.
I was 16 years old for this
You
picture right here.
look like the singer from Hall & Oates, but that hairdo.
You look like
Or,
Michael J.
Duran.
Fox.
This is circa 2005 right here.
You
I go back to the
That looks
future.
that's a very,
Michael J. Fox in Light of Day. Have you ever seen that movie where he's a
Great
rock
movie.
star?
Great movie.
Yeah, good movie with Joan Jett, right?
Yeah, with Joan Jett. Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
movie.
He looks. You know what he looks like? He looks like a wannabe James Bond with a Shih Tzu for a.
There you
Wow.
go. Now I fucking lost the thing. Where the fuck did it even go?
Somebody's gonna clip that picture out, and there's gonna be another alternate account.
There you go.
Could be
Like-
like,
There was already an alternate account of that.
No, that's your high school photo. The other one, your yearbook one.
Let me
These
get
are all
this here.
baseless allegations.
Ryan,
There's
you
no
look-
such thing as alt accounts.
Ryan looks like he's hungry like the wolf surrender.
He'll be walking around going do 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 do.
Did he freeze like that? That was amazing.
Oh. And then what is that? What is
All of
this
a
one?
sudden,
Him
all
sharing
of a
this.
sudden, I
That's-
felt like I was.
That's the movie right there.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
So you
It's not
think that
exact,
looks
but it's
like-
pretty close.
Light of
You
day.
think that looks like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
a little
hairdo.
pale
It looks almost
Not
like
as
a
much of
mullet.
a mullet though.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
more
God.
pale.
Wonderful said get it to Perry Chan. Oh boy.
Perry already fucking embarrasses me. I'm sure it won't be.
Oh,
too
he
much
will.
worse.
Oh, Perry. Well, Perry Chan is a legend. He will embarrass you with that all for the rest of the year.
All right. God, I have so many fucking tabs across like so many different windows. Jesus.
I don't know how you do it.
I know. I
Well,
don't even have that many tabs open.
sometimes it doesn't work out too well. Ged Billow for £5. Hey, I just heard Alec Baldwin is making a new Western. Can't wait to shoot the cinema to see it. My name's pronounced Ged Billow with a G.
Okay.
Jed. All right. Ged Billow. Here we go. Ged Billow. I got it now. Thank you, Ged Billow. Yeah, Alec Baldwin is. I don't know if Alec Baldwin's going to make any Westerns anymore. Why don't you just talk about that? Because it's so crazy. The amount of bad, I don't know how many people have been following the story, but the amount of bad shit that went down on that set to eventually lead to what happened is kind of mind-boggling. You know, I was in the military. They used to call it like, I forget what it was, like the switch. Like we had a bunch of systems in place that they would all kind of have to fail, and all these switches would basically have to fall in line for something bad to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But inevitably, sometimes those things would happen. And it was a combination of poor training. It was a combination of, just getting, lackadaisical with things and people just not caring and trying to cut corners. And it looks like all the above went into this, man. And I want to start with Biggles since he just got to the stream. What do you think about this Alec Baldwin shit and who's to blame?
I think the armorer never should have got hired. As the producer, Alec Baldwin should have paid better attention to what was going on. And the guy who picked up the gun, the AP or something, what the fuck was that guy?
Assistant director, yeah.
Yeah, that
Dave
guy should have
Coles,
checked.
yes.
That guy should have checked the gun too. So they're all kind of to blame. And
Well, Alec Baldwin should have checked the gun too. He should know how to do this stuff also.
yeah,
I agree.
but
Go ahead, Biggles.
but he they said in one of the statements to the lawyer that there was no accidental discharge. So according to the lawyer, they did it on purpose. That's my theory.
That's your theory and you're sticking to it?
There you go.
And the thing about it is, what people got to understand, like about being asked. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what I was talking about with my mom about this. It's his company. Whatever happens on set, that ultimately comes back to him. So at the very least, he should have been like, okay, do we have everything ready for the scene? Have we checked the guns? Have we checked the props? Have we checked the setting? All that. That ultimately falls on him. That's the pure textbook definition of incompetence. And I hope something comes out of this.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing is, from what I've heard, listening to a bunch of different people in the industry, everyone's like, no, this is how we always do it on set. And then some people are like, no, this is how we do it on set. I think there's a problem kind of industry wide with this thing that basically whoever you hire on as your armorer kind of determines like what you're going to do and what process you're going to use. And in this case, it was inconsistent. She was like, sometimes I handed the gun to Alec. Sometimes the assistant director did it. Sometimes the prop master. It was like, what the fuck is going on that set? And you're right. When it comes back to Alec Baldwin, he's the one, ultimately, even if he didn't make every single decision of who to hire, he's on that set day to day. He's seeing these things that are going on. So not only as a lead actor, but as a producer, if everyone is saying it's unsafe, if you have camera crews walking off because of safety conditions, you do have accountability there. You have to do something. I want to know
at the end of the day.
Dale. Oh yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Oh no, let Dale talk on it. Go, Dale.
I think it was that who's the hot chick with the OnlyFans? Tim and I were looking at it last
Yeah,
month.
she has an ass I'd take a bite out of, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
Do we have pictures? Do we have pictures?
Yeah, there's a website that is able to archive OnlyFans pictures without any charge, and we showed a few on our stream on Monday night, but yeah.
What's the chick's name?
Anna Gutierrez Reed.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not going to be able to spell that out.
Anna,
Really a butter.
you can spell it out.
Gutierrez Reed?
Hannah Gutierrez Reed.
Hannah.
G.
Like I said, you can't spell it anyway.
Hey, whatever. So Hannah Gutierrez Reed. My screen is not sharing, so Nude. There we go. Hold on. I will report on this in a second.
And she's 20. What is it? She's 24 years old. This is only her second job ever. There were reports of her being unsafe on their last set. Like the idea that I think she got this job because it's low budget and they were trying to save money. Honestly,
casting couch.
That's what I think.
As a feminist, I personally think it's time for women to take that responsibility. Why can't they also be murderers?
That's true. You're not wrong. And that has been the best part. The fact that she did that modeling. It's given us a lot of good thumbnail options. So those are always good things, like we talked about with the Star Trek show. So you never know what can happen. But the spin is starting now where like you have Alec Baldwin retweeting articles blaming like the assistant director. You have now the armorer comes out and is like, hey, I blame the producers. They didn't give me what I needed to maintain a safe situation on set, which of course Alec Baldwin's a producer. So it's going to be hilarious to see these people eat each other alive.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like I've told this story several times on different streams, but I've been shooting guns since I was 11 years old. The first ever gun was a .44 Magnum. My father had bought a Ruger, and he wanted to show me what guns really did. So we went down to a creek where we lived by, and we shot a 55-gallon barrel, and it left a hole in it this big. And he's like, that's what guns really do. He was a Dirty Harry fan, FYI. But the thing is, I was always taught since that age in a military family that when you take a gun, then you're responsible for it. And here's the thing. You can say he was the executive producer, the producer, he's in charge, but he killed someone. That's what matters about Alec Baldwin. He killed someone. That's not an inaccurate statement. So the fact that he accepted a gun and he knew, or he should have known, that plinking was going on, for people who don't know what that means, you just get a shitty ass gun, usually a 22, and you start shooting cans and animals and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he knew guns were going off, yet he accepted a gun, aimed it at someone, and pulled the trigger. He is a Hollywood elitist piece of shit that doesn't understand guns. You shouldn't have guns on set unless you're going to understand them, unless you're going to take responsibility for them. And I'm a big individualist, personal responsibility guy, and he is the one responsible because he killed someone. That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point in all of this. Yes, they should address safety concerns, but he is the one who killed someone.
Yep.
I don't disagree with you at all. I will say that I think the expectation on a movie set is a little bit different than real life. Like in real life, if someone hands me a gun, of course I'm going to fucking check it. Like of course I'm going to check it. Of course I'm not going to fucking point it at somebody, because we're normal, we're regular people living actual lives. But in movie sets, they point them at people often. They point them at the camera often. You do things you would normally never do with a gun. Now, the things that I've heard are normally the right process. Is that no, you're not having actors like take out guns and check them when they get handed them. What usually happens is the armorer or a prop master will come with the assistant director, and they will show everybody. They will show the person holding the camera, so the key grip person. They'll show that person because they might be getting aimed at. Hey, this gun is a cold gun. Hey, actor, this gun is a cold gun. That's what seems to be the normal procedure. That didn't happen. The assistant director said, hey, cold gun, and gave it to Alec Baldwin. So
yeah, exactly. But
it's fucking crazy.
If I were him and I'm pointing something that even appears to be a real gun at someone, then I'm checking, even though the process is to do that, right? Yeah. That's just me. And I don't know where the jurisdiction is going to be on this, but if it is in New Mexico, then I kind of feel bad for everyone. If it's somehow transferred to maybe Southern California for different reasons, then he probably has a pretty good chance of getting off scot-free. So we'll just have to see what happens.
Ryan with the notifications.
This is a lack of training.
I forgot to fucking release it before the stream. I was like, well, fuck.
There's a lack of training of the individuals involved, a lack of control of the environment, and a lack of respect for the firearm. I mean, I'm in Texas here for the week. I went out to a shooting range. I brought my AR-15. I brought one of my pistols. And, there's just no way that if there was training of the individuals involved, respect for a firearm, and control of the environment, none of this, there's no way any of this could have ever happened. But there wasn't. And if you're going to play pretend, to me, I mean, there's either a gun. If someone says to me as a shooter, prop gun, that means the damn thing doesn't work. It won't shoot anything. It's probably a mold or 3D laser print. I've never heard of a real firearm being called a prop gun. This is just horse shit. It's ridiculous.
Now, back then, real guns used to be prop guns. These are all just blank bullets in.
Well, there still are. That's where a lot of this problem is happening because the term prop gun is only being used because it is used as a prop on a movie set. However, it is a normal functional gun. There is a thing specifically also referred to as prop guns where they have been modified. They've been modified to not let anything go in the chamber that's not a blank. And there's a little vent path for the blank. Because those guns cannot even load actual ammunition because blanks are shorter because they don't have an actual projectile attached to the end of it. So that was a lot of the miscommunication from early on in this. But the whole situation's, at the end of the day, I'm sure I'll talk about it a lot more, on my channel and everything. We're already limited on this video, probably because we're talking about fucking Alec Baldwin. My God. But, I feel so bad for the not young woman, she's older than me, but for the woman who lost her life. That sucks. And
R.I.P. Yeah.
I can't imagine being her family to have that happen and to have like Alec Baldwin coming and like trying to smooze up to you so that you hopefully don't sue him for all he's worth. It's just so fucking sketchy and disgusting.
Yeah.
But
and then going and retweeting shit a few days later. Fuck Alec Baldwin. That's all I have to say.
Well, where they're at now, I don't blame any of those people. Like, I don't like the armor. I think she's a piece of shit and a lazy loser. You got to deflect blame.
And a preferential hire either because of nepotism or whatever woke ass Hispanic box someone wanted to check.
Maybe she was sucking Alec Baldwin's cock. Have we talked about that at all?
I said earlier, casting couch, and
I wouldn't be surprised.
Replied.
Ooh,
oh my God!
Idea,
oh boy!
Didn't think about that.
Biggles may be right.
Yeah,
I'm always right. Okay.
Usually on the casting couch, those women are pretty worried about the person if they're shooting blanks or not. So
yeah, exactly. She had to check.
There's some
correlation.
There is correlation.
But
might have a point.
I will say this because one of the things, something about the story that was very revealing to me, how everybody on the set had walked out an hour before this whole thing with Alec Baldwin shooting that poor girl. Keep in mind, this was 2 weeks after huge film union, all those 60,000 workers, they all walked out because of mistreatment and all that. So I'm starting to wonder if this is a turning of the tide where people are finally getting to see how bullshit Hollywood really is and are basically just making the rounds and reacting and just walking out, saying, screw you guys, we're going to go do our own thing. We don't need any of you. That's just my thing.
Yeah, I hear it. And I do think it's probably revealing for some people, the idea that this stuff's going on. And we've heard all the stories about Ruby Rose from Batwoman set. And I think that about half of that's true as far as some of the safety and stuff. All the other stuff, I don't really believe from Ruby Rose. She seems like a perpetual victim. But we do have a strange super chat here from Simp Outpost for Canadian $6.99. Young Ryan is sexiest Ryan. I was weird.
We should have Simp Outpost arrested.
I was 16 in that picture.
Yeah, no kidding.
Although I do believe that's the age of consent in Indiana, which is where it was taken. So I suppose it's acceptable by the letter of the law.
Multiply that super chat by 10, or we are going to report it. Simp Outpost.
Have Simp Outpost arrested right now.
Let's see. Whoopa Troopa for $5. Did you see the Armor came out and said she was too stressed because the film was cutting costs? Lady, you are the cut costs.
Well, there you go.
That is something she says. She's like basically what she said is because of the conditions and because of the fact that she had to do multiple roles, she couldn't maintain a safe environment or didn't feel like she could maintain a safe environment. If that's the case, you should quit, right?
Yeah.
If that's truly the case, you should put the whole thing on stop. You should, one, tell Alec Baldwin, if she hadn't already. If Alec Baldwin doesn't do anything, you got to go above his head.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do in a situation.
And plus, go ahead, Ryan. Finish your...
I was just say, I think that on one hand, we haven't had something like this happen since, 1993? So... Does that really mean that we need to fucking reinvent the wheel and have no more guns allowed on set? No, I don't think so. It's tragic, absolutely, but it's also one accident in 30 years, and it's because they weren't following the procedures that are currently in place. I don't think they need to fucking change everything for this. But
they're going to change. They'll change it. They'll change it now again.
There's going to be people that want to for sure.
Yeah.
And plus, an armorer's job not just isn't to manage the weapons, it's also to know the weapons, to say for this scene, this is a period specific gun or sword or whatever. And let's be honest, guys, do you think that chick knew about this is a Colt whatever, that was produced from 1885 to whatever? I guarantee she didn't know that. To allude back to my Mexican Iron Man's thought earlier, it was nepotism. Her father was apparently a legend in Hollywood, armory, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of why she got the job. And plus, she might have been smoking some pole as well. Probably. So you got to know the period that you're filming in and what weapons are appropriate. And there's no way that she knew that stuff. You can just tell.
No, because those anyone that's a fan of Ryan's or anyone on the chat, the panel, whatever. But no 24-year-old is a master of anything. I wasn't a master of shit at 24. And Lord,
maybe smoking poles for her though, Mike. I mean,
you know what? I couldn't date south of 32, 34. Personally, I couldn't date half my age. But you know what? At 24, even then, there's much to learn and much to be a master.
I was a master at certain things when I was 24.
Yeah, you were a master at baiting
in the title.
Yeah, you were master baiter.
That's what I just said.
That somebody needs to clip that right there.
That is classic. Is that Michael that said that?
Yeah, that was Michael that said that.
But just to kind of wrap it up, it sucks. I think there's a lot of blame to go around. I really do. Yeah. I've said it in basically every video. Not one single person, although Alec Baldwin was the final stop in this. He was the last person that should have stopped this. Mm-hmm. It's not just him that holds responsibility for it. It's everybody who handled the gun improperly, and everybody who knew what they were doing on that set and let it happen that way is also responsible for eventually what happened.
We need to bring back crucifixions just for these people so they never do it again. Has anyone brought up the fact that we've had a second prop gun shooting like this, or not prop gun, but it's supposedly a blank that's actually a live round? since the Crow movie with Brandon Lee. And we had a second one of those, but we haven't had another good Crow movie since 1994. I think that's a sad state of affairs.
Well, I think they're a little gun shy on sequels.
You know what's crazy? Oh, shit. You know what's crazy is the assistant director worked on the Crow sequel, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh.
A little strange, huh?
How about deja vu?
Everybody in Hollywood fucking knows each other, I guess. But on to fucking other shit. Alec Baldwin stuff's been all over the news, obviously. Can we talk? I want to talk about Amazon's Lord of the Rings a little bit. I know Dale's been covering it heavy. I know Mexican Iron Man is very passionate about Lord of the Rings and what they might do to this. So what's the newest thing we've heard? I saw you talking about Isildur where you're on stream. We heard it announced that he's obviously going to be a big part of this. What are your thoughts, Deadwood Dale, as a massive Tolkien fan and with what Amazon's probably going to do?
I mean, it's possible that Isildur, who, for those of you who don't know, he's the one at the very, if you've watched The Fellowship, which I'm assuming most people have, the very beginning where Sauron gets his fingers cut off, guy who's reluctant, who doesn't throw the ring into Mount Doom, that's Isildur. So it's possible because that's the very tail end. Most people don't know this, but he's Numenorian, so he has an extended lifespan. Every other human,
Elvish blood.
Yeah, the elf blood that comes from the connection with Elrond's family. A lot of people don't know that. So when he died, he was actually 200 years old. But that being said, the first season, which is interesting because there's also confirmation here. I mean, I'm reading all these different articles about how Sauron's not even going to be in the first season of this show. And that's like the main character pretty much of the second age. He's the main villain. So if he's not going to be there in the first season, it would make no sense. It would make no sense for what they're saying. Isildur is going to be the main character, episode 3 and onward.
Well, it technically depends on the season he's actually going to be showing up because we don't know how many seasons this show is going to be. So he could show up probably about the last season.
Well, here's another thing too: is do we know how long each season is? I mean, the definition of a season from when we got into fandoms when seasons were seasons, which were 18 and 24 episodes. I mean, what is a season now? 5, 4, 6,
10, most of the time. If it's online, it's probably gonna be about 10 episodes.
Dale, if that's gonna be the case where he's not there, how do you feel about that?
I think it's fine because you would have the rise and fall. There's a fall of Numenor, and then there's the rise. I'm more interested, honestly. We don't even have to establish how these things happened, how they came to be, like the kingdoms, because you could just explain it away as, well, there's a long piece, an extended piece, because the first age was like 500 years of just nonstop war, just constant epic battles. And then the second age was like 3,500 years of mostly peace. It was a fiery but mostly peaceful second age, and until Sauron showed up. Sauron showed up, and he played kind of a deceiver. I don't know if you guys remember the Grima Wormtongue character from Two Towers, the pale-faced guy, long, greasy black hair. He's kind of like
whispering in the King of Gondor's ear. King of Rohan, right?
Yeah. He plays that role in a way in the second age because for those of you who don't know, Morgoth was basically Sauron in the first age. Sauron followed his blueprint for how to take control of Middle Earth, and it's through deception and lies. So he lied to the men of Numenor and turned them away from the good gods and the elves, and he said, "Worship my master Morgoth." And they started doing that, so they eventually turned away from all their old friends, all their old allies, who they were united by blood with. And then that's why it doesn't make any sense for Isildur to be in the first season, at least if the first season is without Sauron, because that's the reason why he is known as, one of the faithful. The faithful of Numenor were the ones who rejected Morgoth. And if that's not the case, if we don't even get the reason why he's the faithful in the first season, it doesn't add up. And so this dude on Twitter, he goes all caps exclusive. Isildur will be the main character of the series. And what?
And on YouTube, yes.
And one of the reasons why he said that was because someone on the set took a picture of themselves wearing a hoodie that said, I think that it said The Faithful. So you could be wearing a shirt with Gollum on it on the set of this show. It could just be because it's fucking Lord of the Rings related. And these people are just so stupid. They're so interested in clickbait. It's just a channel with like 3,000 subs, and everyone's like, let's lend credence to everything they have to say.
This guy has, yeah.
And look, this is at the tier of certain channels about Star Wars. That's where we're at on this, guys. I hate to say it, because I went to the video after I saw the tweet, and I watched a good portion of it, skipped around, and they never came out and said, oh, it's a source, but all it said was exclusive. This is going to happen. They never said my friend in the production called me, but that was the implication. So I went back to Twitter, went to their tweet and said, so I'm just trying to clarify. You're saying that this is a source that told you this. They never replied. I made a short on it, and I called them out for it. So the motherfucker goes to Twitter and says, I don't even know who you are, LOL. And I hadn't even tagged him. I just said, here's my video on this or whatever. And then like Mara, our friend Mara, replies like, yeah, you're getting your panties in a wad over it. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even tag you. So you're out there searching to see who's talking about you. That's all it is. It's an attention-getting thing. And as I showed in my short, the leak, supposed from another website of the cast, like the casting call of who they need to cast. They had a character named Cole who, if you read the description, could have been Isildur. Well, they're probably making like a theory. They're making an assumption on what it is. And if it pays off, they'll look like they actually have a source. If it doesn't pan out, they'll look like complete idiots. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to build their cred as insiders, but they're not insiders. Yeah. You can just tell by listening to the stream, they're full of shit.
Yeah, it's very low risk doing something like that because at some point in the show, you're like, he's one of the characters people are looking forward to seeing. Yes. So he's probably at least mentioned, or he's at least, that's going to be a possibility.
And he's in the movies too, Dale, like in the flashbacks.
Yeah, and once it happens, if it happens at all, they're just going to, I'm vindicated. That thing I specifically said would happen. Yeah. It happened in a way, even though it's not exactly the way I said it would happen. So then they're going to, it's a year from now. That's when the show's coming out, September of next year, I believe. So they have all this time to pass, and everyone who is, feeling their oats, acting like they got some exclusive information, they're never going to be held accountable because most people move on. It's like a year from now. No one's going to care what they had to say. They could lie completely.
Or then it'll be like, oh, well, reshoots. They changed it in reshoots because of feedback. They George Lucas came and recut it or something. You never
we just gotta wait to see when this thing comes out. I mean, I don't know.
I think as goes Star Wars, so will go Lord of the Rings. Like we already saw what happened, the gradual downfall of Star Wars. Lord of the Rings has a tendency to mirror Star Wars, and same goes with its fandoms as well. So we're probably going to see the same war over Lord of the Rings that we saw over Star Wars.
Yep, and Star Trek and Doctor Who and all that. It's an ongoing war with each and every one of them.
I'm going to pretend this series doesn't exist.
Biggles, you don't pretend anything exists unless it's gaming.
I just want to see Black Hobbits.
Yeah, me too.
A
Japanese Hobbit, a Chinese Hobbit. Oh wait, they don't count. They don't exist.
The actor who plays the Black Hobbit, I think his name's like Lenny Henry. He said that this is a series that could last 10 years. And I laughed my ass off when he said that.
Wait a minute. Is he an actual Black Hobbit, or is he just a tall guy being computerized into a Hobbit?
The tall guy, the tricks that they did in
they're going to CGI him to make him look like a Black Hobbit. So there's no such thing as a real Black Hobbit.
Well,
headcanon, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, headcanon. Mind the headcanon.
Like there's, and that's the thing too, is like the weird part to me was that whole like multicultural statement from him, because there's like, from what I've seen, that he does describe, kind of these three very distinct, what do you call them, races of hobbits that were all different, but they were all very separate.
Yeah.
So
And Dale has a great point on that on his Wednesday night live stream about we didn't see all of the Earth in the productions from Tolkien, whether it's books and manuscripts and stuff. We just saw Middle Earth and part of whatever that fucking island is that they go to. So you could have seen Asians and blacks and whatever. They just never got there.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Earth, Southern.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I think because it's just like with Star Wars, they only had certain planets, but if you read the EU like I've been, they pretty much it's been expanded out to many wars, different alien creatures, and all sorts of stuff. That's pretty much what they want to try to do with Lord of the Rings, but I think they're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, but the question you have to ask is, if these hobbits were multicultural, what happened over the next 200 years so that all of them are fucking
Secret
white?
Hobbit genocide.
I want to see the
did they
Hobbit
all get?
genocide.
Did like sickle cell take them all out? All the diverse hobbits got taken out.
Hobbit
Well,
AIDS.
Yeah.
here's the more important question: is that
The Brady
where's the
Bunch and the
story
Tucks
of the
killed them all.
Mexican hobbits that built all the castles and did all the construction work? Where is that lost story?
It was Hobbit AIDS and Hobbit cocaine because the Hobbit CIA wanted to take out the diverse population of hobbits.
That damn Hobbit CIA.
I blame Biggles.
Freaking Dale's hilarious.
Culture's
Don't
still in
tell
his
the Hobbits they're part of
negative.
the CIA.
Culture's still in his like negative space over there.
I've never
I know,
been on
it
the
looks
street
awesome.
with Culture
He
for so
enjoys
long.
it.
Culture. I've been on multiple streets with Culture. I've never seen him go 5 minutes without saying anything. He hasn't said anything in an hour.
I know. I was just gonna ask him now that he popped back in. What's your take on Amazon's Lord of the Rings?
It's going to be trash.
Well said. That's all you got to say right there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, honestly, look, I could talk for 10, 15 minutes on that, but there's no point. We knew this going in. I mean, it's been extensively reported. You have, people that we trust, like Gary, essentially telling you the truth, and everything he told you is actually something that's kind of, showed up, and they've gone back to the drawing board on this show more than a couple of times. And if you think that's going to make it better, you're wrong. So, yeah.
For someone, so Dale, if is there a situation in a perfect world would you like to see this series like made by competent people that aren't focused on identity politics and actually just taking what you have in the Silmarillion and making it into something, or would you want them to stay completely away from it in general?
I would prefer for them to stay away from it completely. And if I had my own choice, it would be something like the Silmarillion that's actually more in the style of how they did that Bible series. If anybody knows, the Silmarillion's kind of like a Bible, but for Lord of the Rings in that world. So in the battles, that's the reason why, because the battles were epic. When you read the Silmarillion, Balrogs were everywhere. Like the Balrog in the Fellowship. Like that's the only Balrog you're gonna see in the whole Lord of the Rings series. But you go back to the Silmarillion in the first ages, dragons without wings everywhere. The Balrogs, the elves were fucking badasses. Like they were fighting the gods in the first age. It was so epic. But the second age was an age of peace, and that's so goddamn boring because all you have is politics of like Numenor, all these different kingdoms and shit. And here's Sauron, I guess, and that's that. What we already know happened is the most interesting thing in the whole series, and that's the battle for the ring, which we already know how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
unless they change it.
Oh god, well, I don't think they'll. Well, I don't know if they can do that, but
they can try.
When I heard that rumor about Sauron not being in the show at all, it was kind of like why are you putting that there? Because I don't really, I don't know. I don't really have any desire to watch it in general. But if you told me, hey, it's about how Sauron, like his origin story, I can see how that would get some people on board with it. But I guess you are pretty trapped timeline wise if you do that. I don't know. I think it's going to be an absolute shit show. It sucks that it's something that in the right hands, it could be something amazing. It could be something that everyone really looks forward to, but I just don't think that's going to be the case. We do have a Streamlabs donation from Mester J for $10. Biggles, preach. This is from 30 minutes ago, but thank you. And then he says,
the casting couch.
I think
yes.
So. Then he says, Michael Horndog is a Tim Hortons simp.
True enough.
He says, Deadwood Dale, is it true you have a schlong like a newborn? And then he says, 20 inches long and 7 pounds.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Before you
had
answer
me in the first half.
I was gonna say before you answer, I want to give you full context. Hail, Mexican Iron Man. Oh, and why is Subhuman in a house? Thought he lived in his truck.
Well, actually, basically, I do. I live in a truck longer than I do at my house. So basically, this is just somewhere where I just stay when I'm off the road.
He robbed someone and took their house.
Yeah, exactly. I robbed my parents' house when they're not here.
Basically, just a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you just have to pay for all the time.
Yep.
And we got a big super chat from Teresa is here. Miss Martin Muses for $100 Holy cow, Teresa. Thank you. Says, sorry, $99.99. No, crazy. Sorry, I haven't been able to support regularly, but hey, here you go for a one-timer, Ryan. You bastard. Is that what you're saying? You call me a bastard?
I think she called you a bastard.
You bastard.
Thank you. She's been doing really good on her channel because she just got done with her Lord of the Rings live stream that she's been doing, which I love. I love watching.
She's been doing those with Stieg, right?
Stieg and Lady Toriel and a couple other guests on it too. But yeah, she's doing really good on it. I love watching those. Get a little bit more information from the book.
It's true. So thank you, Teresa. Teresa is fucking incredible. One of the best people that you're gonna find on the internet in general and in real life as well. So thank you, Teresa.
She just can't drop an F-bomb right now because she can only use it once a month.
I've heard Teresa drop a fuck once in a while.
I have to. That's why I tell her she can only use it for once a month.
That's right.
Yeah, Lost Jedi 22 makes her say it. It's actually a hilarious phenomenon. So
yeah.
Well, Lost Jedi knows how to push people's buttons.
Yes.
The things they care about. So, speaking of something that I don't think anyone cared about, myself included, is Marvel's The Eternals.
No, don't care.
And I'll be honest. I was not even gonna talk about this movie in general because it fucking looks boring. It clearly was not made for an audience. It was clearly made to pander to woke people and to the critics. And so when it's the lowest critically rated movie of the entire MCU, that has to put you stop you what? So this movie that they made intentionally to appeal to woke critics is being rejected by a lot of them. Is kind of nuts. And to see the Marvel fans freak out about it, when so many people have been saying Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean anything, critic scores don't mean anything. We've been saying that for a decade now. Yet they've always kind of put their crown on that. Look at the MCU. Everybody loves the MCU. Now the critics don't think so. And these people are having kind of a meltdown about it.
Yeah, also to the fact that, they're giving out characters that are pretty much supporting characters in other comic books. So yeah, the Eternals had their own comic books, but not very much, and now people don't know anything about them. So yeah, they're gonna bring out this movie, and just go. They're pretty much just going balls out on this movie, saying, "Here's another movie." Yet nobody hears about because there hasn't been an Eternals comic in I don't know how long. I think since the 90s or 2000s. I think was the last time. So yeah, just
kind of ironic.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what the hell Marvel's thinking right now, but I kind of gave up on it.
What they're thinking is that they want to use it the same way they did in the comics, right? They want to use this as a vehicle for their ideology. And Kevin Feige even said they had the freedom to do what they wanted with the Eternals because not as many people cared about them.
That's probably why they're doing it, so they can pander. They're trying to get trying to use unknown characters to do their woke crap to these newcomers, thinking it's going to work, but it's not going to work.
Yeah,
I have a question. I have a question for Ryan. Salma Hayek's obviously an oldie but goodie cutie pants. But if I were on the planet for 7,000 years, I think it would have fixed my accent.
That is a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question for anybody that's been on there for 7,000 years.
Hello, Ryan. I am Mexican Iron Man. I am here to send you the super chat. I will chat you very super. Okay, where is the button for the chat super?
To be fair, Salma Hayek's been on Earth for 50 years and hasn't fucking changed her accent.
She's fucking
hot. Yeah, but she's fucking hot anyway.
Yeah, the accent is part of the hotness. Like when you're tossing it to her, do you really want her to sound just like a California chick, or you want that? You want the Latina spice?
I want that Latina shit.
There we go.
I have a hard line. Women are, with Ryan, hot women are be seen, not spoken very much. That's just,
when I see Salma Hayek, I see a nice ass and some big boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
What, you're not going to say anything?
I think we said it for him.
Well, you got a flip side of that too.
Words.
There's Scarlet Witch's accent where she has it in Age of Ultron and it's gone by Civil War.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, you're right on that. I just realized
they taught her how to speak English. Okay.
Without an accent in what, like a year, 2 years?
Yeah, it took a man
to do it. You can do it.
Did do that shit.
Yeah. I remember people talking about that when that happened. People are like, what? Because all of a sudden they're in the opening sequence of Civil War where they're like going in that building and she's just like talking like a normal human being.
Yeah, no, well, she can't. Well, she wasn't really good with the accent anyway.
I didn't mind it, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't mind her having that accent.
Like you can explain, she's been training with Black Widow, and one of the things that she would obviously train her in is how to change her accent, to blend in. So you can explain it. It's just a little weird.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird because Natasha is Russian, but she doesn't have a Russian accent, which is actually pretty good because of a lot of training. But you've never really heard her speak in Russian.
Who? Natasha?
Yeah.
I guess if you don't count like Black Widow, I think you heard her speaking it in Black Widow.
No.
Avengers, the opening sequence. Interrogating her.
There you go.
That's probably about it, but anything else, nope.
Yeah. Well, and obviously her upbringing was specifically designed to infiltrate and everything. But that is definitely a weird thing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I have. What'd you say?
Tim.
How many of us on the panel are going to go see this thing? I'm curious.
I'm not. I don't watch.
I'm not going to theaters right now.
Does Salma Hayek get her? Do they pop out? I'm in on that. That's why I went to go see Titanic. That'll get me in the theater.
I have other stuff of Selma that I can watch anytime. But the thing is, I have some Eternals comics from the 80s. I think I've shown them on streams when we were doing old school comics. And the deal is the source material isn't even that good. I like cosmic stuff. DC and Marvel had a lot of cool cosmic stuff, but Eternals were fucking boring. It was... I just didn't think it was great. That's why they had to relaunch the series. I think it was in 85. Just not very interesting. So let's adapt that, right? I have no interest in anything Marvel anymore. And I'm a guy who I walked into Iron Man. Hold on, Subhuman. I walked into Iron Man and it was amazing. I had to sit in the front row because we got in late and I didn't know what to expect. And it was an amazing experience. And they probably lost me maybe after 2015, I just started getting bored with it, but no interest in this. So that's a lot of it. And I think that critics now are being emboldened to say we don't like these lowbrow comic movies. I think they were kind of on board for several years, but now they're more emboldened to say this is for just lowbrow people like pro wrestling and stuff. That's why I think that the tomato meter is much lower than you'd seen before. And plus, if you think about this, everyone defending the movie saying, it's you guys are always coming down on the critics. Now you're lionizing them. Think about it this way. If the critics are saying this is bad and it's woke, then how bad is it really? That's my point in all of this with the tomato meter.
Yeah. It's just the whole Inhumans thing. They had a TV show. Of course, it failed because nobody really gets into the comic books. They know, it's like I've been saying before, they only watch the main characters that they know. They don't know anything about these other comic books because they haven't been around so long. So these are the. So basically, I was watching Yellow Flash's video earlier about the Eternals and how the tomato meter is showing it's failed, and he's saying that it's been going up and down. to me, it may go back to being fresh later on, but it's still going to be a fail anyway to us. But to them, it's still going to be, glorious in all detail.
Well, it's sitting at 60. It's popping between 59 and 60. Really, it doesn't matter, like if it's at 62 or if it's at 58.
Mm-hmm.
I think
the audience matters really, but I don't think anybody really cares about the audience.
No one's going to watch it.
100%. But like the fact that this is the lowest rated MCU movie ever, and I 100% am on board with what Tim said. This was made not for the audience. Mm-hmm. This was made for this. This movie was made with the sole intention of getting this to a 95 so that when this says 55, they can say, oh, you're just a bunch of bigots if you don't like it, right? You just don't like it because of the representation. You just don't like it because of the diversity. Well, now these people that you made it for are saying, yeah, there's a lot of representation, I guess, but there's literally no fucking story.
Yeah, but okay, when does this movie come out?
A week from now.
Okay, when does the Ghostbusters movie come out? A week after? It's not going to be real good in that second weekend.
I think there's a 2 week, but I think there's a 2 week gap, but I'm not sure.
I can't remember if it's a week or 2 week. All I know is that once the Ghostbusters, it's probably going to outsell the Eternals movie.
Oh, I don't think so. If you're talking opening weekend to opening weekend, I really doubt it. Mm-hmm. If you're talking about when Ghostbusters opens versus when Eternals opens, yeah, I mean, I think Ghostbusters Afterlife will probably do like 65 or 70 or something. I think Eternals will probably be like 80, even when it's all said and done, with all this stuff. I mean, just the marketing power of fucking Disney is still there. They still have normies that are fucking just see a Marvel movie come out. Shang-Chi, they want to brag about Shang-Chi. It made like $10, right? Effectively, it made $400 million worldwide box office. But even that movie, a movie that fucking nobody had heard of, nobody knew of this character, it still got like $78-80 million its opening weekend, So
it's still gonna get the money in, but it's still gonna be it's still probably gonna be a close to a flop. It's not gonna flop completely. It's not gonna flop completely because you know how Disney is. They want that money.
They buy their own tickets, man.
Yeah, they do. They buy their own tickets.
But wouldn't it also be like a brand name recognition? Like they just like fucking attack the word Marvel on it, and a lot of normies will just buy it because it's Marvel. I'll take my kids, whatever. It's like Ferrari. They put a fucking Ferrari badge on a fucking notebook, and I pay $50 for it just because it says Ferrari because I like the Formula One team. Like it's the same principle even with Star Wars as well, right? Like they think. Star Wars, the name is going to sell, but then, there's a lot more of us than they realize. They think, we're 12 angry, neck-bearded, alt-right World War II bad guys sitting in our parents' basements. And then they realize, like Ryan, 80,000 subscribers, and you look at the rest of the community, like there's a lot more of us and we have an effect, right? Yeah. And we see the diminishing returns coming from it where that name is not enough. They actually need to make good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I still think that Spider-Man, what is this fucking No Way Home?
No Way Home.
I still think that it's going to make $1 million.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just.
Spider-Man
I think someone said before they would probably go see the movie just to see, just like cameos of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield because they're probably not going to be in there that long.
I think they're going to be in it a decent amount, actually.
Yeah, but they're not gonna overshadow Tom Holland or whatever the hell that kid's name is.
Tom Holland.
Okay.
Maybe. I think they're gonna be in it for a decent amount, honestly, because unless they're gonna keep them in the fucking MCU app, unless you're gonna do fucking Toby and Andrew Garfield spinoffs,
unless they're gonna kill them off in that movie.
But they could. But what I'm saying is they would have them in there. I think they'll have them in. They're going to get their money's worth out of them in this one for sure. I think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
Maybe. I think what they're going to do, it's a theory I have, they're going to recast every single character in the MCU and then just start over brand new. Like a brand new Avengers movie series. Where you just hey, let's go up against Thanos all over again, let's do that all over again, but this time with a different cast, because that's all they have. It's like it's the same thing. The movies are gonna follow the issues with the comic books, and the number one issue with American comic books, the continuity errors. You have to start over at number one so fucking often. You cannot recommend to someone, honestly, I don't recommend American comic books to people, because you have to say, well, where's a good starting point? Well, I could point you over here to this number one, but it's like the 1000th number one. Yeah. And it's probably like just yet another telling of the same story. Like, how many times do you need to know about Bruce Wayne's parents getting shot up in an alleyway? How many times do you need to know that? You really don't, but it's in every number one. Yeah, same thing with Spider-Man and his Uncle Ben, all that shit.
Yeah, because I've actually been noting in Marvel Comics, because, well, I don't read current Marvel anymore, but I started to notice that they are taking old storylines and rewriting them, but instead of giving it to the same characters before, they're putting it into a different title.
Well, and when it comes to the MCU, they've been doing that since the very onset, and I think a lot of us gave them a pass because they didn't have all their characters. You know, they didn't have the X-Men, they didn't have fucking everybody. They didn't have Fantastic Four, all this stuff. He would normally be in these massive, like, you're really going to do Civil War without the X-Men? Well, they did it, right? And so we gave them a pass, but now they have everybody and they're still doing these things. They're still, like, the fact that Adam Warlock is going to be in Guardians 3 and that he wasn't in the Infinity Saga.
Yeah, that's what really got me. That's what really
that is a bastardization. There's no way that should fucking happen. Are you kidding me?
Adam Warlock was actually, if you actually read the Infinity War, Adam Warlock was the main story, was actually in that main story.
Isn't he the one that
He's almost the main character,
right?
Huh?
Isn't he the one that eventually defeats Thanos, right?
Yeah, and he takes possession of the Soul Gem, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so the fact that he got teased twice in Guardians 1 and in Guardians 2, and then they didn't bring him in there is fucking bullshit. So now they're bringing him in Guardians 3. Maybe James Gunn's the only one who, maybe James Gunn's the only one to give a fuck about him. I don't know.
They're gonna cook him.
Maybe.
We got a super chat from Brightest Day for $2. Says, hail all. Hail, Brightest Day. Good to see you, buddy. They ruined the Guardians in Infinity War, someone says. I mean, like, I thought the Infinity War, they were better than everybody was in Endgame. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because Endgame was just, the more you think about Endgame, the worse it gets.
They had a better, they had an important part in the plot, but other than that, it's like, I can't really see the argument that they were stronger, I guess.
Well, the thing was, every Guardian died, right? Other than
except
Rocket.
For Rocket. Yeah.
So I think, Rocket and I think
Nebula.
Unless you count Nebula, but
Nebula actually did die in Infinity War, but then they brought
no, Gamora died.
Yeah, Gamora died.
Gamora died. Nebula was still alive. So if you count Nebula, then I guess.
Well, let's see here. I think in Endgame there was 2 Nebulas, and I think one of them died. What
I'm saying is, in Endgame, there's basically no Guardians. So
pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because at the beginning of Endgame, there was Nebula was on the ship, and then there's her and Rocket together consoling each other because all of their friends are dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see a couple people tweeting the stream out. Thank you guys. I'll try to retweet those when I see them. Heath Nation, you wanted to talk about something, right?
Yeah, I posted an article in the chat here.
All right, okay, I got it here. Let me share the screen.
Krista was talking about.
I've heard a little bit about this.
Yeah.
Crazy guy does crazy things. TikTok star denies killing wife and man he believed was her new lover after hearing them on bugged iPad. Prosecutors say Ali Abulaban killed his wife after he heard her speaking to a man through a listening device planted in their daughter's iPad. Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's some Indian technology right there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the eyes. He kind of looks like a killer, doesn't he? A TikTok star with nearly 1 million online followers pled not guilty on Monday to a shooting and killing his newly estranged wife and a man she was with last week at a San Diego high-rise. Prosecutors say Ali Abulaban had surreptitiously installed a listening device on his 5-year-old daughter's tablet when he heard his wife and another man talking and went to her apartment. I don't want to register. After the shootings, still armed, picked up his daughter from school. The details were revealed during the San Diego County Superior Court arraignment, who pled not guilty. He broke down in tears. Let's see. So the only reason I know about this guy was like really anything other than I saw a couple of his videos. Did Dale have to drop? Oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he had to go.
All right. Make sure, please plug Dale in the chat. My Nerdy Home. Make sure everybody subscribes.
Yeah, and I'll talk him about it. I'll talk about him at the end when I'm
Perfect.
plugging myself. Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, the only reason I know anything about this guy, I didn't know he lived in San Diego, which is where I was at until a couple months ago. He had wanted to wanted to be a part of Geeks and Gamers.
What?
And, yeah, this guy did.
Yep.
And,
what?
Yeah,
No.
and
Jeremy
he
probably
did.
said
And-
no.
Well, no, and like Jeremy had he had a weird feeling about it.
Well, yeah.
legitimately. And looks like his instincts were right. So
Are you serious, bro?
yeah. Jeremy
Was
tweeted
it-
about it.
You what?
Jeremy tweeted about it.
Oh, I
That's
didn't.
Yeah,
I
and I
never
would-
saw that.
And I remember the reason I brought it up is because we had a huge talk about it on Krista Nova's Discord, because I know that she was close to this man. Want to actually have him come on to one of her streams, believe it or not.
Well, I think she exchanged a couple DMs with him. I wouldn't say she's close with him, but yeah.
Okay. I didn't, like I said, it's just stuff I've heard. But the reason I wanted to bring up this story to everyone is basically a message to all of us here in the chat, in the stream, and everybody that's watching in chat. It's like, when you get on social media, when you become like a personality or you become like a celebrity and all that, you've basically made the agreement to put your personal life out on the forefront. And if you don't have the mental capacity to deal with that struggle for fame, like shit like this is going to happen. And it's not just, this story right here. You got that whole bullshit with Trisha Paytas losing her shit right before she's supposed to have this great day called her wedding. So it's like, you got to stay mentally grounded. And as a guy that's been on YouTube since 2009, I've seen everything. I've seen all types of horror stories like this. So if you're going to go out there, become a big personality, stay emotionally grounded, or else shit like this is going to happen. That's all I got to say. That's what I want to bring up.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that in all walks of life, whatever you do, you're going to have stressors and you got to be able to deal with them. Stuff like this happens to normal people too, not just TikTok stars, but definitely when there's, if you're feeling pressure, if there's a lot of eyes on you, that can definitely have effect. I think social media in general has had an effect on society that makes things like this probably a little more apt to happen.
That's
So,
what everybody
yeah.
knows.
What were you going to say, Michael?
Well, the thing is, so like you're looking here, right? Like I'm reading this. It says, what I can't see with my glasses, but basically, a chick stepped out on her guy. Guy got mad, capped them both.
Yeah.
Right. This is a story that happens in private, everyday life. And the one advice I would say to any guys that are in the chat, guys, no poo nanny is worth going to jail for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy's a TikToker with millions of followers. He could go out on the street and, pretty quickly, he's a decent looking guy with crazy eyes. He can find another chick. Like, you don't need to go to this kind of level. Like sometimes social media maybe can break people, but yeah, it just seems like this is a thing where I don't know if they were separated, because I was seeing this stuff in Krista's Discord as well. And I don't know if she stepped out on him or if they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That is
Either way,
strange.
dude went nuts.
Yeah, I think they had broken up, or he was out of the house or something like
Yeah.
that. He heard another man, and they were giggling or something, and he fucking.
Well, and they
He
got
went
and they got a
total Alec
5-year-old
Baldwin.
kid. They got a 5-year-old kid that now doesn't have a mom or a dad.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right?
look, the
He threw every
grandparents.
single way.
I have a better analogy, Ryan. You didn't go out Baldwin. He went O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been
That's
hearing that
true.
making the rounds. OJ.
That is OJ.
Can't make
Just
a
no
better comparison
white
than
Ford
that.
Bronco.
Yeah, somebody's wife stepping out. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I mean that sucks. Sucks anytime that something like that happens. I didn't know this guy. I'd seen a couple of his videos, his Skyrim videos specifically making the rounds, but yeah.
Because he was TikTok, right? He was this dude was on TikTok.
Yep. But a lot of people that are on TikTok put a show on Instagram too, and I saw it on like Twitter every once in a while. So I like when a couple people started talking about that, I have no fucking idea who this guy is. And then I saw a couple of people talk about his Skyrim videos. I was like, oh, I guess I had seen a couple. But yeah, that guy's going to jail for a long time, it seems like. But maybe he's innocent. Maybe the glove won't fit.
You got a Shawshank.
Then they must have quit.
Maybe it had a blank.
Maybe he thought it was a cold gun. Maybe he got trained from Alec Baldwin on gun safety. You never know. I see a $20 super chat from Dr. Rachel Lindberg. It says, happy almost Halloween, gentlemen. Keep being awesome. Thanks for talking about all this stuff. Love hearing your opinions on everything with a heart. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate you coming over here, taking time out of your day. Thanks for tweeting it out. I appreciate it. There's this video is making the rounds right here of Joe Biden meeting the Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lord,
no.
Play it.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. I don't even like talking politics myself.
Let go.
Or religion.
Adam says, I can't stop laughing. I wonder what he said.
Adam. He's a trip.
All right, let's listen.
Thank you for that. He was a famous African-American baseball player in America.
You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell?
Wait,
African-American baseball player.
A famous African-American baseball player in America.
Thank you for that. He was a famous African-American baseball player in America.
Oh,
what the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
I just tell they both speak the same language because they both mumble.
Well, I don't know how good this guy's English is.
I don't know either.
Who's the Pope right? I'm going to ask Mexican Iron Man. Who's the Pope right now?
I don't remember his name.
He's some commie fuck.
I'm not that. I stopped being Catholic a long time ago.
You don't remember his name though?
This is the creepy dude version.
Even I don't know his name. He's just a commie. That's
right
it.
Now.
Yeah. Look it up. Pope whatever. The third or some shit.
No idea.
Okay, I know who it is. You want his name?
Well, what country is he from?
Oh,
He's
look in the private chat, Ryan. That's his name right there.
yeah,
Jorge? Okay.
Jorge
Mario Bergoglio.
Okay, so yeah, like his English isn't his first language, so I can get why he's maybe like fucking mumbling a little bit.
He's from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
There you go.
Just by looking, they look almost like brothers.
This guy has no excuse for mumbling. He's actually supposed to be able to speak.
I guarantee you he had no idea what he just said, and the translator probably was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Commie Pope.
Like, it would have been like this.
That commie Pope, 100%. Whoever said that.
I would have been the translator like this.
Yeah.
You mean like the people that try to do sign language for that guy?
Yeah.
The sign language for Eternals was so cringe that we were watching on Friday Night Tights.
God, it was awful.
Oh God.
You know what I thought was going to be next, Ryan? Like they would have like 6 different people: one white dude, one white chick, one black dude, one black chick, one trans, one gay. And like it would be like a live stream, except there'd be 6 of them at the bottom, but there still wouldn't be any Mexican because Mexicans would be still serving at the buffet table. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, for that instance there, it was like one of them was interpreting the interviewers, and one of them was interpreting the interviewees.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what drove me nuts about it is because they're like so fucking expressive with their faces and shit. I'm like, Stop fucking, just fucking use your hands. But they're like making faces and dumb shit like that. I'm like, is that what deaf people really want? Is that what deaf people really want? Bronx Slayer for $3 on the Streamlabs. What do you think the end credits Easter egg is going to be? The introduction of Galactus, Silver Surfer, intro to mutants, or Namor? By the way, the new My Hero Academia movie was great.
Oh, cool.
I actually do know what the end credits scene is. It leaked a while ago.
Yeah, I think I saw it too.
You can find it if you look online. It doesn't have anything to do with those, but it could lead into one of them, if that makes any sense.
Depending on what the next movie is.
Yeah. We got Tommy in the chat. Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective says, guinea pig wisdom of the day. Always be yourself and keep it real. Fake personalities can only hide who you are for so long.
Yeah, baby.
You're not wrong about that, Tommy, and YouTube and shit like that. That'll come out quick. Or that'll come out quick. I muted?
No, I'm talking to Biggles.
I'm sorry. My fake personality is all Jeremy's fault, okay? Cancel Jeremy. Fuck him. Fuck him. Burn him at the stake.
Damn.
Cancel Jeremy.
Damn, this ain't a witch trial.
Damn, Biggles. Burn him.
Burn him at the stake. There you go.
Yeah.
I think I would take over Geeks and Gamers, so I'm not going to be.
All right, I'll do it on Thursday.
Don't you already do most of the work anyway?
We are going to be in Arizona on Thursday.
Yep. I'm going to take you guys for the best pizza in Arizona.
We'll see.
Domino's?
And if you don't like it, then Arizona pizza sucks.
Don't speak of Domino's here.
Do they serve it from the floor, Biggles? That's the question.
Do they serve it from the floor?
Biggles, are you taking them to Chuck E. Cheese?
Floor, right?
Yes.
Is that how they do it in Canada?
They cook it on the floor just for Ryan.
What about Canada? Someone's calling out my country. I heard that. What is
Canada is not
no.
real.
You got questions about Domino's. So I'm just question.
No,
that is not pizza. Domino's is not pizza. It is appropriation of my other culture.
I was asking Biggles. I was asking Biggles if he was going to take him to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, sure. I could take him to Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't know where one is in Arizona.
Let's find it.
You mean you don't go?
No. I go to the Peter Piper right next to my house, okay?
Hey, I got good pizza.
Hey, I posted a picture of myself at a Peter Piper pizza from when I was like, I don't know, my 8th birthday party a few months ago on Twitter. So
nice.
Yeah.
I'm serving a suspension.
Was it the same? Was it the one with the same shirt you were wearing? Is it that one?
What? This shirt?
No, not that one. You posted a picture. It's like this. It's like some polo shirt you had. That was like same shirt you were wearing.
I wasn't 8 years old in that picture. I was like 22 in that picture.
I thought you meant 8 years ago. Sorry, I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know you meant you were 8 years old. Sorry.
No, I was 8.
That makes more sense. More sense.
I had an A-team cake, so.
He put an address in the chat.
Why are you doxing, Michael? Why are you doxing?
Oh, is that
hey,
the closest Chuck
Mr.
E.
J, I fucking see you in your Danish ass. I see that. I know that's you, Mr. J.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Everybody's shitting on Domino's in the chat. I had
it's
Domino's
garbage.
last night.
Try their pan crust.
Whoever brought up Papa John's in the chat, I'm kicking your ass right through this computer screen.
Yeah, if I'm going to go Ching, I'm going Papa John's. Period.
I'll eat pizza no matter what.
I eat
good. Pizza Nova's
I eat Papa John's. I eat
fake
pizza,
news.
I eat
fake
Domino's.
Fake
I don't
news.
give a fuck.
I'll even eat the pizza at the truck stops if I have to. Flying J, usually if I go to a Flying J or a Pod and they got pizza out, it depends on how old it is, or it depends on if I get it. If it comes out fresh, I'm getting one.
I'll fucking eat 7-Eleven pizza, even if it's been sitting there a while. Pizza's pizza. But no, I like Domino's. They've got like the bread bites that are really good. They have
the cheesy bread.
They got their stuffed cheesy bread.
Yeah.
They actually have this new thing where they're doing like these the garlic or the Parmesan bread twists. And
I've heard
this like sauce where it's like a 5-cheese marinara or like shit like that. It's really good. That's what I had last night after the stream.
Oh,
Do
great.
you guys have in the States, do you have, I think it's Pizza Hut that does it. There you go. Wonderful. Knows what's good. Make your own pizza. Mwah.
Yeah, me
Delicious.
too.
Have known to make it. It's even better. But do you guys have the stuffed crust pizza in the
Yes.
States?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that fucking originated here.
Yeah, it originated
No,
here.
no, no. I
It came out
invented
back in like
that.
what, the early 90s when stuff
Yes.
came out?
Early
I invented that when I was 4 years old because my parents were friggin' authoritarian Gestapo, I don't know what, and I would have a slice of pizza, and then my mom would be like, you need to eat the crust before you could have another piece. And I'm like, the crust is disgusting. I don't want to eat it. And I'm like, why don't they put something inside it, and why don't they put cheese? I was 4 years old.
Well,
Yeah,
so
maybe
you
your parents
didn't
put
actually
cheese in
do
the
it.
crust?
You
No,
just
no, I
bitched
didn't do it. I
about
just
it.
came up with it and
You
bitched
just
about
bitched
not
about
eating
it.
crust.
MRE83 says Philippi's San Diego is the best of the best. I've had Philippi's. It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty damn good. I don't know if I call it the best, but yeah.
Are you saying pizza in San Diego is better than pizza in New York? Is that what was just said by that chat? Or is that the name of the place?
That's the name of the place.
Is
Okay.
it Philippi's Pizza Grotto in San Diego?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's see what the internet says.
Our premier
Don't trust the internet, Michael. You know better than that.
our premier pizza place in Cincinnati is called La Rosa's. So
Nice ambiance. Nice ambiance.
So, well, Rosa's is a pizza place in New York, and I think it's the worst fucking pizza I've ever had in all of New York.
You have clearly never had it in Cincinnati, my good sir.
Okay. But in New York, it's fucking shit, which means it's probably shit somewhere else.
Depends on what pizza joint you go to in New York City, Biggles.
I
don't know. I've had
bad pizza everywhere myself, so.
Well, we had in my town, we had 2 Pizza Huts that were almost equidistant from my house. And there was one that I went to all the time. There was one that I fucking never went to just because the people that worked there were shit. Same with McDonald's. We had a bad McDonald's and a good McDonald's in my town.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. It varies.
Everywhere has
Location to
that.
location.
Everywhere has
I'll tell you right now, the worst thing about living where I'm at right now is the McDonald's that's close to my house is shit.
Oh.
It is dog shit. The people working there are fucking trash. They're garbage. They're always disinterested. They always fucking fuck up my order. They're literal pieces of human dog shit, and I hope they all die.
How's your Taco Bell situation?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Here in my town, there's like 6 McDonald's within 2 miles of each other.
That's nice.
Hey, Ryan, I just got a weird.
Only 2?
I got to drop off. I got a call that's work related from a client. I gotta run.
Hey, no worries, buddy. You got anything to plug before you go?
No. Just if you're interested in Mexican Iron Man, follow me on Twitter at Mike Kinel SJ. That's my real name, and I don't care about doxing. So I'm like Ryan. I am who I am.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thanks, guys, for being on the panel. It's fun doing this with you. RK, keep up the great work. If there's anything I can do for you, you let me know.
Will do, buddy. Thank you.
All right, bye, guys. Later.
Bye.
Michael, I got a question for you. Have you ever tried Big Slice downtown?
Big Slice?
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
There's
They
one
make
like
mean
on Bloor
slice
Street,
pizza.
like Bloor and Dundas, where they intersect. There's one by there. Yeah, no, I've been like once or twice, but the problem is when I lived in Toronto, I had like family and stuff that had like food places, so I would kind of go more to those places sometimes. And I got a great pie place that's just west of the city called No Paisanos.
Story about that. There's a Big Slice on Yonge Street, and it's the same street that they used at the end of the Incredible Hulk for the fight scene between Abomination and Hulk.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right smack downtown Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing about me being a truck driver. I go to all sorts of places to eat, and I've never even heard of. I think I remember one time I stopped off at a Greek restaurant. Whew, that's some good stuff.
Don says, well, I guess Ryan's never eaten at that McDonald's. The sad part is I fucking eat there all the time. That's the fucking worst part. Because I don't have another one close enough, but it's McDonald's. And it's like, fuck. Every time I'm disappointed. But the Taco Bell situation, the closest one's like 12 minutes away, but they're building one. There's one under construction that's across the street from the McDonald's.
Oh,
so
there you go.
hopefully that'll be
There
ready
you
to go
go.
soon, and I never will be forced to go to McDonald's again.
And And then
I'm really hungry right now. Just an FYI.
I ain't worried about it.
Is killing me.
Yeah, thanks,
Nope, I'm
guys.
good.
I'm fucking starving. I love how Biggles flipped the green brim up. So now, Biggles, do you know how to tie it? Do you know how to tie a tie?
I forgot. I haven't tied it in like forever.
So I used to work at J.C. Penney in men's suits actually. So I had to tie a tie every fucking day for work. So I don't think I'll ever forget.
I used to work at Ralph Lauren, and I'd have to sell ties, so I would tie it on someone else. I can't tie it on myself. I can tie it on someone else, though. I can't remember how to do it.
Yeah.
Did they allow you? Did they allow you to wear clip-on ties, Ryan?
You could do it if you wanted. You didn't even like if you just wanted to wear like a dress shirt or a polo, you probably could. But I always wanted to wear. If I was selling people suits. I was always gonna fucking wear one, you know.
I always wore clip-on ties in case I got into a fight. I mean, that's just the way I think. So,
no,
I've choked someone with my tie before.
I was never super worried about getting into a fight while I was at work.
I was in security for a long time when I was younger. So.
Oh well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm wearing a leather jacket out in public, for some stupid reason, I just prefer to put on MMA gloves. Just to go with the style, but it's like
there you go,
like a defensive mechanism. Like, hey, don't fuck with me, or else you're gonna get these hands. You know.
Apparently, Stieg hasn't been paying attention.
No, he has 3 channels now. Stieg.
Well,
4.
Okay.
There we go.
I've got my big one. I've got this one. I've got Arcade Outpost Gaming, and I've got Patriot Outpost.
Oh man, I almost forgot. I'm sub to all of them. I just completely forgot about the Arcade Gaming because you're hardly ever on it.
I don't use. That's the least used one, to be sure.
That's the one. That's not even the one. I don't think it has 1,000 subs and it's not even monetized.
Well, because I do Sports Wars too, you know. So,
okay, so you have 5 channels then.
Yeah, exactly, kind of. So since Sports Wars. My priorities right now are my channel, Sports Wars. After that would be Patriot Outpost, and then just kind of whenever I have time for stuff. But I want to show you guys all the fucking ties I have. I'm going to be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to grab my fucking hundreds of ties.
So,
he has like
nice.
Cases.
Did you guys?
Now that he's not here, let's say everything that's bannable possible on YouTube. Patty, you start.
9/11.
George Clooney was the best Batman. That's a bannable offense, right?
No, did you guys see what I posted in chat in terms of sports? This is all
I thought it was big anime movies. I was disappointed. Michigan gave up 5 rushing TDs to lose a comeback.
Sounds like Michigan
was leading like 3-14, and while we were doing this stream, they just kept running it, and they just lost to Michigan State.
Sounds like Michigan.
Yep.
So I assume Michigan is a team that's in Michigan. I'm assuming.
No, it's in Tennessee.
Just making sure, you know. Canada, we do things a little different. Look at these fucking ties this dude
Canadian
has.
Football is awesome. I will say that, Michael.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's played by men.
All right.
Look at these ties.
Look at all these ties.
That's a lot of ties.
Make it so big screen thingy. Big screen yourself.
Yeah. Fuck.
Big screen thingy.
Here.
Hey, you got to switch hits sometimes, Ryan. Come on.
Here you go.
I don't have ties.
I'll hold them up like this. Look at all these fucking ties, dude.
And he doesn't even wear them.
Well, I don't need to wear them anymore.
Unless somebody's getting hit or somebody's getting buried.
And then I've got other ones just like packed away in boxes somewhere too. I have so many fucking ties. It ain't even funny.
Ryan, you have as many ties as I have hats. That is saying something.
Well, I have more hats than I have ties.
Don't you have a tie for the military also?
Couldn't find mine. I think they're in the other closet.
Yeah.
All my ties are in storage. I refuse to wear ties. I don't care. Wedding, funeral, whatever it is. T-shirt, blazer, jeans. I'm going to be comfortable because Italians do these things to the like upteenth level of insanity, like a wedding from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock a.m. Like 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm going to be in a suit like Ryan all day with a tie if I can strangle me. No. People want to criticize. I'm like, no, I want to be comfortable. Where's the open bar? And that's it.
Yeah. I'm wearing shorts with this because it's too fucking hot to wear pants in this room. It's too hot to wear this in this room, honestly.
Fair enough.
And
Good thing he puts his ties up, because if we had his weight to be all over the floor.
Yeah. And if it was, I already had to spend all fucking yesterday in goddamn cowboy Alec Baldwin outfit. With
That was actually hilarious on Friday
Night. I got the hair
night.
Right here.
Oh, put it on.
No.
Put it on. You could be what's the no, not
Put
that.
the hat on.
You can put the hair on, look like Bill Clinton or George Bush.
I look like
going to the award show.
No, Ryan looks like he's about to rob a train, locomotive.
Do the Dave Filoni voice though.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Have you been playing Red Dead?
Oh no!
I do look like I'm playing Red Dead.
Yeah.
That's gonna be more than $100. Wonderful. Just saying.
Donate
just saying. Take it all off.
Michael's going to be like, here's $400 from this Tim Hortons I robbed.
Hey, I'm not admitting to anything. I don't know who's watching. But yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let me fucking. There we go. Yeah. My hair's all messed up today. Now I do look like.
When is it not messed up? Right.
I do look like a Pinkerton agent. That's true.
Still pretty on point. You're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Culture. I feel like Culture's eating right now.
No,
he's just sitting there enjoying.
How are you doing, Culture?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here. I'm listening to everybody chat. It's
good.
Got some passionate opinions.
He's waiting. He's waiting for the next topic so he can actually get his opinions in.
Am I gonna get to see you?
Yeah.
In a few days?
I'll be there Thursday, bro. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. Actually, the boss should be able to make it too. So.
Cool. The boss.
Perfect. Once we finalized, I was like, I knew that Biggles and Culture were probably going to be guarantees. So
will Bear Dog be showing up too?
Probably not. Bear Dog's probably going to get Grandma and Grandpa's treatment that day. So,
is your screen meant to be like that? Because it looks like the Lord Jesus is coming to save me, but doesn't want to reveal his identity. But he's like, Mike, I can save you.
Let me take off my glasses.
Yeah, because I just see like the outline of your luscious hair and your beard is just outlined. And I'm like, Jesus is coming to save me.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's look. I wouldn't count on me saving anything other than like as much money as possible in crypto. Yeah.
All praise the crypto.
That's right. Yeah. Ola, great crypto deity on high. Let thy shib, replicate, many times. Yeah,
there we go.
There we go.
There you go. You got some nice hair, dude. I'm gonna say
nice.
that is very.
Yeah,
nice.
It doesn't matter what he has. He's gonna have gray hair.
Yeah, I do have.
I bet you when he wakes up in the morning, looks in the mirror, and man, I have gray hair.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. I get it in my fucking beard. It's annoying.
So I'm up north. Right at my cabin. We've had this cabin in my family for a long time. And so I go on a hike, and normally I'm out there by myself. There's some really cool trails out near here, and I'm out there hiking on the trail. I'm shooting some footage because I'll probably make a video out of it at some point. And on my way back down the trail towards the trailhead, there's this like group of like college girls, like probably like a sorority or something. And I walk by them. Okay, Biggles. As I walk by them, they're all polite and smiling. I say, hello, ladies, or whatever I said, something like that. And as I walk past them, they must have thought I was out of earshot because they said, "Did you see his hair?" That makes it all worth it, the hair care. It does. But,
yeah, the ladies notice, man. The ladies notice.
Listen, it makes it really tough when you got good hair. It makes it a really tough decision to wear a hat.
But you did the mic pick them up, Culture? That's the question.
No,
okay.
I did. I honored them. Actually, this is the cool thing, Tim, is I honored them with turning the camera off when I passed through them because I saw them and I didn't want to, because a lot of people freak out if they're on camera and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I was just out there for the quiet. And like, I mean, literally I was going to take a real quiet stroll, not talk to the camera and let people see like the forest, and hear the birds and the wind and the trees and all that. So, but yeah, I mean, every once in a while you got to get away, take a couple days, decompress, do something for yourself. We don't do that often enough. I know Ryan doesn't. I mean, Ryan and I have a grind, man. It's insane.
My decompressing is when I do a Twitch stream. That's my relaxing moments right there.
That's right.
Got to get that rage out.
Editing. That's me in editing.
Yeah, man. You should stop neglecting your gaming stuff, man. So, I get out my frustration, at least 2 or 3 times a week playing Cyberpunk or something. So you should.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, when I got to free time, when I'm not driving or anything like that, I'm sitting there taking a 34-hour reset, which in other terms is me taking a day and a half off from driving to reset my clocks. I'll get on my PlayStation, just sit there and just have at it, play video games to escape real world and just do something else.
We need more Guapo.
Wapo, I'm playing a lot of Far Cry 6 right now.
Are you really? What do you think?
Mm-hmm. It's a Far Cry game.
Oh, is it heavy-handed on the politics like it was supposed to be?
No. I mean, listen, you're in fake Cuba, right? And you're a fucking resistance fighter trying to topple a dictator. But that's like
you're pretty much going by it's pretty much their politics almost going on. Cuban.
Well, but the plot of every Far Cry is you're like a rebel insurgent somewhere where there's some crazy guy in charge of something, right? And that's like the entire thing. So it's a Far Cry game. So
right. So if you were to pick a Far Cry, what's your favorite?
I like Far Cry 5. Far Cry 3 was really fucking good. Far Cry 5 I liked because the setting was in Montana. It was in America. It
was really pretty.
We'll see how this one story plays out.
See, I liked 4. I liked 5 until the ending. The ending, I was just like, this is extra dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, they literally abandoned anything that would have been even remotely realistic. Is pretty dumb. So, and then they made an expansion, right, where it extended beyond the nuclear holocaust that you just created.
Technically, another game.
Yeah, New Dawn, right?
Yeah, I didn't play that bullshit. I don't play the DLC in betweeners. I play the mainline games.
Yeah, because it's not DLC. It's a separate game in itself.
It's like a $40 game.
It's essentially DLC for Far Cry 5 because it takes place in the same place, just after the nuclear holocaust.
Yeah. I don't remember when I downloaded it. It seemed like it was part of the 5, but anyway, yeah. I didn't. It's not my. That game was not my jam. At the end, I was like, nah, this is dumb. And that's one of those things. Normally, I can play through a Far Cry game like multiple times. You could win in 4 by just sitting there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, the secret ending.
Yeah. That's not a way I would ever want to win, though.
Yeah, well, I did it.
That's a game journalist game right there.
Oh, I did it once.
You stay there for 20 minutes and win.
Yeah, I did it. Well, I mean, talk about easy mode. And that's the problem is I honestly think like they're dumbing down games. I mean, you have to put it into hard mode now to make it a challenge anymore. I mean, even for my old butt, I mean, it's just, I'm like, all right, Cyberpunk, let's kick this up a notch. So, by the way, they pushed all the updates for that back too.
Yeah. And Witcher as well. The Witcher, they're doing the upgrade that got pushed back as well.
Pushed back. CDPR is a fucking nightmare right now.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably cover that on my gaming channel.
Yeah.
But guys, we have been going for 2 hours. I'm going to start wrapping up here. Let everybody plug whatever they got going. And again, the reason I do this is because I want you guys to subscribe to these people. Right? I want you to support them. I want you to subscribe to their channels and grow their channels, just like you guys have been supportive of mine. So, Patty, I know you probably don't have anything to plug, but is there anything by chance? No?
Nothing.
There you go. Subhuman, what do you got?
Well, I'm at home, so I'll probably do a live stream probably Monday or Tuesday before I head back on the road. Other than that, you can follow me on Twitter and all that stuff. I'll post pictures and stuff I've seen on the road and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, but just kind of keep an eye out for a live stream on my channel. And every now and I think every couple weeks, me and Orange Board will get together and do Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah,
right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Right now we are watching X-Men.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun stream. I caught the near the end of it, about the second half.
We've been playing it for about a year now. So it's finally coming to life. We're testing it out as much as we go. Mm-hmm. But other than that, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing.
There you go. Well, thank you. Please subscribe to Subhuman. Steph's dropping all those links in the chat. Mm-hmm. Michael, you got anything to plug?
The only thing I'm interested in plugging, I think I said this before, but I'll say it again, Christina Hendricks, if she's willing. Other than that, I don't have any social media or like a YouTube channel. I'm not doing anything like that, but I hang around like on Ryan's Discord, Geeks and Gamers Discord, Krista's Discord. I'm on Steph's Discord as well, Drunk 3PO's Discord. Not just hanging out. Anybody wants to laugh, shoot the shit, whatever, have fun. That's pretty much me. That's about it.
Pretty much whatever Discord I'm in, he's in.
He does that in between robbing Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I admit no guilt in any acts of crime. But he's correct.
That's probably a good idea. Thank you, Michael. Open airlock policy. What do you got?
Let me go ahead and plug Dale as well. But before we do that, for those that haven't heard, it is Lethal Lightning's birthday. At least he's celebrating it today, so make sure you wish him one. He's a great guy that has helped me a lot. But Deadwood Dale, he had to take off early. We do a stream on Monday nights, Indecent Behavior. He does a lot of great videos that make you think and probably give you another opinion you haven't heard yet. So definitely sub to Deadwood Dale. He's becoming a great friend, and he has really interesting takes. That's the best I can say. And he has Son of Sauron, a Lord of the Rings channel that he's trying to grow as well. And he knows a lot about Lord of the Rings. So definitely check him out. And then for myself, I am just continuing. I'm going to try and hit 1,500 subs by the end of the calendar year. That tells you kind of what I do for a living when I call something a calendar year. But yeah, definitely going to try and hit that. I'm getting around 50 a month. So I hope I can get there. Tonight, Fall of Night with OG Star Wars, the pretty lady in the chat there. We've got Lost Jedi 22 and Raging Rhino. Every 2 weeks, we try to do that stream. We have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit. And for those that haven't realized, today is the 9-year anniversary of the news coming out that Disney was going to acquire Lucasfilm. So we're going to touch on that a little bit. Yeah, we're going to touch on that. And then I'm doing shorts a lot, so definitely turn on notifications and check for shorts, because as we covered earlier, shorts don't show up in notifications. So watch my shorts. I try to make them informative and quick and to the point and all that. Concise, succinct, whatever you want to say. But yeah, thanks for doing these, Ryan. Congrats on 80K. I know it was a long grind to get there. You were stuck around 70-something for a while, so it's awesome to get that burst. And then eventually you'll get that silver play button that will be awesome to have. So thanks for doing these for us.
Oh, absolutely, man. And after 80K, now, like 100 is on the horizon. I can see it. And YouTube is all peaks and valleys. So you gotta, when you got your peaks, you just gotta go really fucking hard. When you had the valleys, you just gotta persevere. So that's what it's all about. So I appreciate it, man. Heath Nation with the Indians hat. What do you got to plug, buddy?
So, for those who don't know, I also have a YouTube channel called, as you see here, Heath Nation 2465. I upload a plethora of basically a grab bag of different videos. I've been mostly focusing on the gaming aspect on my channel, and one of the mainstays on my channel are these gaming movies that I do, where me and my friends basically engage in all different forms of debauchery. Mostly it occurs on GTA. I have a more recent movie that I just did where I brought back Fortnite to my channel after a 2-year hiatus away from the game. And I uploaded a third movie to that mix, which I will plug in the comments right now. So you guys will be getting that. And I plan to upload more Fortnite and GTA content before the year is all done, said, and over with. I also have a new series, if you want to call it, called Berserk Talk Sessions, where I basically just talk about anything that's going on in the world of sports and gaming and pop culture, entertainment, politics. It's basically just a diverse talk setting, kind of like what Young Rippa does, where he uploads small clips of for canon's sake. It's just me talking about whatever on my mind and what's going on. Hopefully I could get some of you guys in on some of the episodes, depending on everything that comes up in the future. So
there you go.
Yeah.
So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the too sweet, hashtag Bearcats by 90.
There you go. Thank you, Heath Nation. Make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. Biggles, what do you got going on, buddy?
I play a lot of Twitch games, or I've been playing a lot of Back for Blood or whatever. And I've been doing playthroughs on my YouTube channel, and I've been actually posting one every day because I'm obsessed with Fire Emblem. So, yeah, I'm playing playthroughs on my YouTube channel. I might talk about stuff if people like tell me they want videos of me talking about stuff, give my opinion on stuff. And then, yeah, you can find also some of my work on The Full Aussie. I do intros. I help Skirmitar with the intros, or when he's out, I take over the intro. So, yeah, and I might be working on something for Tim, maybe, if he asks, because I also do videos with Skirmitar. So, yeah.
It's official. Bill doesn't have a life.
I have no life. I work, and then I have fun on the internet. Yep, basically. No life.
Don't worry. Hey, don't feel bad.
I'm ready.
I'm in that same boat too, Bill. I have no life either.
Sometimes I go hang out with women, but they talk too
really?
much.
On occasion. There you go.
They talk too much.
Yeah, you want to hang out with the women, but the women don't want to hang out with you.
That's not true.
You just got to work them a little bit. You got to work the shoes a little bit, and you make it happen.
There you go.
You got to charm them.
Make sure you subscribe to Biggles. Make sure you go check out his Twitch channel as well. Culture Casino. Last but certainly not least, a man who's damn near as busy as I am on this platform. What do you got going on, buddy?
Well, actually, I just wanted to say that Biggles looks like the hip hop kid in a boy band right now. Damn, dude. Okay, and but mostly, man, my channel's my channel's doing good. I clipped the 2,500 mark. It's
Nice.
It's a little slower. I stalled out. I don't know how, but I'm gonna redouble my efforts at doing content more regularly, other than the ridiculous number of live streams that I do everywhere. But really, just support all these other great people. You guys, everybody here has something valuable to say, and I appreciate it. I try to watch as many things as I can if I'm editing something or I'm building an intro for somebody or whatever. In the background, that's just me listening to you guys. So keep doing it, man. Keep doing it.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for everything that you do, because it does mean a lot. And I'm glad we're able to come out and do this once a month. It's fun to get to talk to you guys, hear all your opinions, and I want to make sure everybody in the chat supports all you just like they do me.
Yeah. And Jay and John Thiepiel's live right now, and he's wearing that turkey onesie that I bought him last year.
But
there you go.
But is he playing Lawnmower Simulator?
No, guys, he's just sitting there talking.
Just a recommendation right now: if you are planning on having a traditional Thanksgiving meal here in the United States, go try to find your turkey right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find me one myself too.
Yeah. And you know what? There are times when you're going to have to ask the butcher directly. Say, hey, do you have any turkeys? Because they ain't out. So like I said, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I just want to say this. I kind of have some inside information on this. If you like meat, stock up over the next couple of days, because something's happening in that industry that's probably going to create a shortage for about 6 weeks. So if you like protein, stock up on it, guys.
I'm always starting to feel it when it comes to me going, because you know what I do? I do pick up meat loads.
Well,
don't be dirty minded, because I know what you're thinking. I do
Bring me one of those turkeys.
I do
go
to
at a truck stop. You give me one of those turkeys.
Trust me, I do go to truck stop, and when I go to pick up the meat packages and all that, I can tell that the wait's way too long, which means there's something going on. It's also back to that time of year, so we 2 holidays in one. So yeah, it's gonna be a shortage, and me, it's gonna be real fun. This is always a slow period for me.
Yeah, so
I'm just
definitely
happy discount candy in 2 days.
Just find me a turkey and I'll stuff it myself.
Don't stuff the turkey, man.
No, don't stuff the turkey.
Definitely problems all over when it comes to supply chain right now. But yeah, guys, go check out Drunk. He's live right now. So, Steph, you could put that in the chat and send people there. That'll be great. And we are going to end it here. There's more Alec Baldwin stuff that's breaking right now. He talked to the press. So that'll be interesting to cover that. And we got to make some sports videos over all the shit that happened. But thank you, guys. Go say hi to Jay. Go subscribe to all these fine people. And we will talk to you later. Peace.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go.